definitely could have been a little better, but it was hit straight. What's up? You're back. Welcome to Big Divots. I'm the world's most. I thought we established last week that was a big ask, but I am a regular wannabe golfer, and the name's Richie Montana. World's most. We'll let you be the judge. But you must have lost a bet if you're here today watching me. But since you're here, grab a chair, grab a seat, and watch me play some golf as we talk about the mental game. So today, why the mental game? I think my driver takes me a little out of there, but that's probably best for the viewing audience. But why the mental game? Well, at least for me, for being vulnerable, I asked myself one time, when was the last time I played angry? You know, because I'm going to be honest, I might have been the worst, and we still can come out every now and then. Ooh, that was not very good. It didn't feel like a good swing. Bunker. It's probably because I was remembering some of my angry days, but from childhood to way into my adulthood, just terrible. Club breaker, a crier when I was a kid, just terrible attitude. And one day, you know, what changed? I mean, one day I probably just grew up, right? A little maturity. I'd probably been a dad a while. It was in my 40s. I'm almost 50. And it wasn't until about my 39, 40, 41 is when I really started behaving a little bit better on the golf course. And somebody that people, reset these things. You get to talking, they turn off on you. You know, but I realized, really, the nuts and the bolts is, I realized that my best golf, a little bit of a push, my best golf was played when I was super happy, sometimes smack talk induced. Maybe somebody said something pre-round. Didn't get me angry, just got me, you click your head and you're like, oh, we're playing for real today. I didn't know that. Okay. And that puts you in there. Or you just simply got into the zone, right? Like hopefully you've all been in the zone, right? Hopefully you've all experienced it and you're still chasing it. I know I'm chasing it. That's what if we're down to the nitty gritty, that's what we're really chasing, is the zone, right? We're chasing the zone. But the one thing we've never done is shot our best score and walked off the course angry. I can assure you of that. Or walked off saying I didn't have enough focus, or walked off saying I was really just totally out of sorts, right? There's always something. So, you know, what can we do? What can we do to have a better mentality out there? And now, before I go any further, let me remind you here, what I'm doing is, remember last week, if you watched last week, if you didn't watch last week, go back. Amazing TV. But if you did watch last week, you remembered we talked about what we were doing for the pre-round, because we got that big match coming up with Richie Montana. We're really going to be playing a two-man scramble on our first time out. I don't want my new friends, i.e. you guys, knowing that I'm not a very good player, so we're going to play a scramble and we're going to try to break par. It'll trick you into thinking I'm a good player. Anyway, so that's our next episode. Went on a rant there. Woo, sideways, back on track. The mental part, right? What can we do? For me, a lot of it is faith-based, and I'm trying to get in touch with God when I'm playing, and just try to be there, and just try to be in a nice, solid, nice state of mind the whole time. Trusting. If I trust in God, that means I'll trust in myself, and maybe I'll execute shots better. The second thing is, for my mental game, is what I like to do is, for me, I like to read books. And again, if you watched last week, you already heard me mention his name, Dr. Bob Rotella. I don't know if I can pimp his stuff on these kind of things, but his books are amazing. I won't say any of the names, look them up, but he's been amazing for me. And with that, I mean, that's pretty much the mental game, right? Just not being angry, not being pissed. So your mental, that was a good swing. Your mental challenge for the week, as we close, because I'm sure we only have like a minute left or so, is ask yourself, what's holding you back? Anger holds me back. And now, learning how to play and suppressing that anger is something new, though I'm getting better at it. But what's holding you back? Is it anger? Is it lack of practice? Is it work ethic? Is it focus? And then for your physical challenge, do the opposite. Play around doing the opposite. Like if anger is your thing, then do it around doing the exact opposite. Don't be angry. You know what pisses your opponents off more than anything is being positive the whole round. By the 14th or 15th hole, they're done with you saying, well, at least I hit it solid, or golly gajebers, next time. I promise you, it drives your opponents insane. If you're showing that you're not letting your bad shots bug you, I promise. Why don't you just do it the old-fashioned way, kid? Yeah, just put them there. But so, as we close, just remember, we'll edit this part out. In conclusion, I should say, if you like the show, tell a friend, hit subscribe, touch follow, comment, do what all the kids do, but make sure you tell a friend. And if you don't like the show, share, like, follow, subscribe, tell 20 friends. And until next time, keep grinding.